Today I am really excited. We've got lots to talk about. We've got the Star Princess, some itinerary changes on Princess, as well as really big news, I think, coming out of Norwegian Cruise Line. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Wednesday. It is October 1st of 2025, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please be sure to click on that subscribe button, and if you appreciate our updates, please give this video a thumbs up. Once you get the thumbs up, you all might notice that there is a new little button called Hype. If you click on that, then it sends our video out into YouTube, and it shows it to more people to give other people the chance to come and watch our videos and join the Let's Go family, and we sure do appreciate that, so thanks. Let's start off with the Star Princess. We are so excited. Tomorrow is the day that we fly to Barcelona. We arrive at 9:20 in the morning on Friday morning local time there, and then we are going to get on the ship on Saturday, October 4th. So today, first off, we received an email from Princess Cruises regarding the Star Princess there and Embarkation. So a few things I think you should know about this. First up, the ship is located at Terminal E. So I've been trying to look at the pictures, and in all of the times that we have sailed in and out of Barcelona, I don't know that we have ever been at Cruise Terminal E. So come along with us. I'll show you where it is and what it looks like. Barcelona is a place that every time we come in and out, there are lots of ships, there's lots of ferries, and it's a really busy port area. So I'll be excited to show that to you. Another thing that they said to us is, it first says, you may notice our newest ship is already in port to allow us to complete the finishing touches to make sure she's ready to shine. As a result, we kindly ask that you arrive to the terminal only during the published check-in hours as shown on your boarding pass. And so all guests should check in between 11:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. Originally on our app anyway, it had said 11 a.m. So they have scooted it back a half an hour. I think I am going to tweak the time that we were going to arrive. We were going to get there a little bit before that, but I think we'll tweak it just to get, there when we're supposed to get there, because I think everything will go more smoothly. Plus, it'll give us a little bit more time in Barcelona in the morning to, go out and enjoy the sunshine, and Barcelona a little bit longer. Finally, it says it wants everyone to remember to print your luggage tags. So if you don't know how to print your luggage tags, let me do another video about that. But let me tell you really quickly, when you go into the Princess website and you've got in to manage your booking, you're looking at your booking, click on check-in up in the corner, and then it's going to bring down a list of things. Under to do, that's where it offers to let you print your luggage tags. It's also where you get to print your travel summary. So don't forget to print your luggage tags when you go. Now, if for any reason you completely forget, you don't have a printer, whatever reason, they do have luggage tags that they mark up that they attach to your bag for you. But everything goes much smoother, and I think you have a greater probability of quickly getting your bag to your room if you print them out and attach them that way, because no one's trying to read anybody's handwriting or anything like that. So we're really excited to go on the Star Princess. So put in the comments if you've got a cruise on the Star Princess booked and what you are wondering, so that we're sure to see what it is that you want to know about the Star Princess. I'm really excited, as you can probably tell. Another quick thing about the Star Princess, got a question over on Facebook. And I think if one person wants to know, probably a lot of people want to know. So as Princess announced who the godparents are of the Star Princess, which I told you about that yesterday in my video, so go catch that if you missed it. They also said that they are doing the naming ceremony in Fort Lauderdale on November 6th. And we are due to board the ship on November 7th, so we're excited to hear that. But someone wanted to know, and they're going to be on that November 7th sailing as well, how are you going to get to see that naming ceremony? You know what? Online. Like, for example, when they did the naming ceremony for the Sun Princess, they just broadcast it on I think it was on their YouTube channel. I'd have to look to make sure, but I am sure that there will be places to watch it online, but I'm sure you can't go outside of the ship and see that, because She'll be docked where she's going to dock to do all of that. And if you're not invited, then you don't go there, right? So I just want to let you know about that. Next up, let's talk about Norwegian. Now, you know me, around here every once in a while, I'm a little bit suspect about why sometimes Norwegian changes some of their itineraries, why they cancel some, and sail a little bit slower to save fuel. But this time, I think that they are really making strategic decisions about what they're going to do with their ships. And so first up, there are over 55 cruises canceled because they are redeploying some of their ships for the 2026-2027 cruise year. So first up, they are going to switch the ports that the Norwegian Gem and the Norwegian Dawn sail from. So after, and they are also going to change some of the sailings between on the Norwegian Joy and the Norwegian Getaway because of some port problems. In other words, they probably, you schedule cruises so far out and you have been there before, you're thinking it'll be okay, your best information is that it'll be okay, but then sometimes I think the ports are more crowded than the cruise lines expect, so they're having to make some changes there as well. So let me tell you what's going to go on. So first off, the Norwegian Gem right now is sailing from Jacksonville. That's going to switch, and she is going to be sailing from Tampa. She's going to be doing 4 to 11 night cruises to the Caribbean and the Bahamas in 2026-2027. And then the Norwegian Dawn, which is now sailing from Tampa, she is going to start sailing from Jacksonville, and they'll just be doing short cruises there down to the Bahamas. And so that to me is a huge switch. And truly, I think they have studied both of those markets and the cruises that they run from there, the people that tend to take those cruises, and they are trying to make it so that the people that take each kind of cruise enjoy this ship that is assigned to that port the best. So that's what I think is going on. So as a result of the redeployment of those ships, all of the cruises that are due to sail between November 1st of 2026 and April 4th of 2027 on the Norwegian Gem are now canceled. So if you happen to be booked on one of those cruises, check your email if you haven't already noticed, because those are canceled. And on the Norwegian Dawn, all of the cruises from November 1st of 2026 through March 28th of 2027 are now canceled as well, and the new itineraries are available. The other thing is the Norwegian Getaway and the Norwegian Joy. They're having 5 different departures canceled, like I said, due to port availability. So let me know if you happen to be booked on any of those cruises, alrighty? And what you plan to do about it. Are you just going to rebook on the ship that's from your port, or you're going to look a little bit further? Okay, itinerary changes. So there's a few things that come to my mind with these itinerary changes. The first one, really quick, is the other day I let you know that the Island Princess was not able to make her call in Porto Chiapas because there was too much sediment in the channel for the ship to be able to get in. I also mentioned Porto Chiapas is a tiny, tiny port, and there's really not a lot there. But due to that sediment in that channel, on the upcoming cruises that were supposed to go to Porto Chiapas on the island, they are changing to make a port call in Guatemala. I think that there will be a lot more to see there, and I'm really excited to hear from everyone who gets to go to Guatemala on one of the Panama Canal cruises on the island, and we will keep our eye on the other itineraries as well. The other really important, and I really am grateful to the Let's Go family member who is on the Regal Princess who let me know this. They are on a British Isles cruise, and due to heavy weather in the North Sea, they have missed 3 ports. So they are not able to make their calls in Kirkwall, in the Orkney Islands, in Invergordon, and in what's the other one? South Queensferry, which is for Edinburgh. Those are completely missed, and they are going to stay longer in Greenock, which is like the port you kind of think of for Glasgow. You can take a long bus ride like we did to get over to Edinburgh when we went to the military tattoo in August. And it is also the jumping off point for some of those really great excursions that Princess does, like Best of the Scottish Highlands, some things like that. It's a really wonderfully located port, and they offer a lot of options. And so I hope that there are some really good options that they are able to add so that people can really take advantage of their extra time there. So they are going to overnight there in Greenock, and then they'll add an extra sea day, and they'll still get to stop in Le Havre there in France before heading back to Southampton. The reason that I wanted to make sure you know about this is not only because it's happening, but because today is October 1st. And as the later you get in the season, the rougher the North Sea becomes. And it does not mean that you should not take any cruises. Absolutely not. It's a wonderful time to go if you want to be further north and try to catch the northern lights. But it's also a time just to remember that sometimes the seas are a little bit rough. When we went on our Northern Lights cruise, when we did that in October, we got to call in all of our ports except for one. And it was really interesting because it was like the first port that we were supposed to go to there in Stavanger, Norway. We were not able to call there due to weather, but the rest of the whole cruise, even further north, we were able to make our port calls. But as they schedule these cruises, they kind of factor in what the weather is going to do. A lot of expedition ships do some of these cruises later in the season, and sometimes they have better luck. They usually do, but not always. And so what do I think you should do about this? I always think you should go, and if you want to go at that time of year, definitely go. But just whenever we cruise, we want to keep in mind that we can't be in charge of the weather, and to take what comes and have a wonderful time. Take the lemons and make lemonade. I'm really looking forward to taking you with us to see the Star Princess, and please drop in the comments below where you're going on your next cruise, because I love reading that and getting excited with you. Thanks for joining me today. I'll be talking to y'all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.